You guys can be scouts on Saturday for Ohio State's spring game, trying to evaluate the guys who are fighting for a position, who will be fighting for a starting spot in the fall. Bill Landis, Doug Lamreys, Tim Bielig. Tim, what's the position that you think fans should watch? Now, these guys might be on opposite sides, one on scarlet, one on gray, but what's the position battle that we're going to see we can gain some information about in the spring game?
I'd keep it on the safety position. We all know Jordan Fuller is going to be the guy. You know, Urban's raved about Jordan Fuller throughout the spring. I think that second safety spot is going to be very interesting. I expect Isaiah Pryor seems like he's the front runner for that. I'd also watch Brendan White, who I've always noted throughout the spring that I thought he just looks the part of a Division I talented player in that secondary, very versatile guy. He could probably play, both deep safety and come in nickel situations. There are a lot of young guys battling for that second spot along with Pryor to start opposite Fuller. So it's going to be interesting to see on Saturday who really emerges out of that group.
Landis.
It felt like when spring opened that Urban Meyer was very uncertain about the center position, and then a few weeks later seemed pretty high on Brady Taylor. So I don't know if Brady Taylor is really in jeopardy to lose the starting job at center, but I want to see what Josh Myers looks like. I suspect that he'll be the starting center opposite of Brady Taylor, and even if he doesn't have an opening to take that starting job, he could also very well be your center of the future. So I'm just very curious to see what Josh Myers, who we thought was going to be a guard when he got here, what he looks like playing center on Saturday.
I think there's linebacker spots everywhere. Tough Borland is out. They say he'll be back in September, but I don't know when in September he'll be back. So I think you can look at all the linebacker positions, just anybody who flashes at linebacker, because I don't know that anything's locked down there. Maybe Pete Werner, who's a guy that sneaks up when they talk about. Maybe he looks good at outside linebacker. Malik Harrison can play either side there. Obviously in the middle, Justin Hilliard you'd think will be a starting middle linebacker on one side. Baron Browning probably play middle linebacker some on the other side. Who looks more like the leader of a defense, because probably someone's going to have to start the season as the middle linebacker while Tough Borland is out. I think there's 6 or 7 guys who will play in the game on Saturday who are fighting to get on the field in the fall, and anybody who flashes at linebacker will be worth noting for when we get back in August. Tim, Bill, Doug, more stuff leading up to the spring game, and then we'll be there on Saturday. Read our stuff at cleveland.com.